All right, man. Detroit Lions were the top rated football team on every network, not named Fox, and that's probably honors probably go to the Dallas Cowboys. But the Lions were top rated game on CBS, NBC, ABC, Amazon in 2024. Says that Detroit Lions were massive ratings a hit for multiple broadcast networks. It says Detroit Lions were number one rated game on multiple television broadcast networks in 2024. Speaking at the annual league meeting, team president Rod Wood expressed he again expects the Lions to be featured in a plethora of primetime games in 2025. Other than the Cowboys Thanksgiving game on Fox, we were the number two Fox game. And remember, they Thanksgiving game went on CBS. And the number one CBS game, and the number one ABC game, and the number one Amazon game, the number one NBC game would said, so quote, so we were the number one rated TV game on every network except Fox. We were two. It's not just good for us. It's obviously good for the networks, I'm sure, because of that we'll have more primetime games. And obviously the NFL has a hard time kind of marketing outside, or sports in general have a hard time of marketing outside of teams they used to, like Dallas, and they don't like to play with the church's money. It probably took a lot for New England, to continue to, get the TV spots that they were getting a long time ago. NFL, they don't just always roll with the hot hand, but they really don't have to, because it speaks for itself, because their playoff is one and done. So they only can hide you for that much, right? So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I think it's good news. I think if the NFL gets behind it, it's even better news. So hopefully they do get behind it, and just showing the buying power. Look at the NBA; the Pistons are doing well. Um, um, you know, um, look how the NBA is thriving with the Pistons doing well. So, Detroit and to their definition, and the Tigers are doing well. Yeah, last year too had it rocking. To their definition, it's not LA or not New York, but it's a big market as far as the fans. Don't forget, when Stafford went to the Super Bowl, that was the second biggest television market they had behind Cincinnati, and they was in the Super Bowl. So yeah. So yeah, it make a lot of sense for them to showcase their best product. They travel well, and somebody made a great point. That it's cheaper to travel to see the Lions than it is to see them at home, and that's sad. That's sad in my opinion. It's cheaper to hit the road to see the Lions than it is to see them at the crib. And they just announced, Rod Wood just announced that it will be a slight increase in ticket sales. And my thing is this, man, for years y'all was sorry and people still came down there to support you. Why run the tickets price up on your people like that? That's my thing. Why run the price up on your people? Well, you don't really have to. You're making a lot of money, but they don't know when this train gonna stop. And then, most people say, okay, they're making all that money, but they ain't trying to spend that money to get us over the hump at the Super Bowl. And in my opinion, it's sad. But I think they're gonna be smart with their money. But to keep running the money, running it up, the average person in the city can't even go see the Lions play. You can go see the Pistons play, but it's a different experience, even though the football stadium hold more. But, the Pistons play 82 games. So, that's kind of the caveat, kind of the whole full story there. So, I mean, I get it. I definitely do. But, Lions are big business. Jersey selling out, apparel selling out. I think what helped them out a lot was their ability to go on Hard Knocks. Dan Campbell, he's a huge selling point to this. Tremendous selling point. His press conference, people made fun of him, and he said he was gonna do what he was gonna do. And guess what? Now people act like they was with him. He said, I think Dan is a big part of it. He's a beloved coach, said Wood. I think fans can relate to him, want him to be the coach of their team. I think the fact that we're an exciting team on offense, score a lot of points, run an occasional trick play, people like all that feeds into it. And yeah, Dan Campbell is masculinity. Despite the attack on masculinity, people want masculinity. People want it. People want it. Despite how much they try to attack masculinity, people love it. People love it. Despite how much they try to put an attack on it. People are all in. People are all in. So, but we'll see what the next step for them is. But it's an exciting football team. But it's the city of Detroit. Hard fan base. He said, and just think our fans are so hungry because they've been rooting for this for so long. So let's just get to the next step and really put this over the top. Now, NFL games played on Christmas have been a rating success for the league, and a lot of that got to do with because the NBA fucking sucks. They keep running the same storyline: LeBron, Steph, LeBron, Steph. People tired of that shit. In order for LeBron to be there for TV ratings, they give him Luka Doncic to save his ass, and people just tired of the NBA. It's a fake league. It's WWE. People tired of it. You know who's gonna be there in the end, the whole nine. You know what it is. NFL is totally unpredictable. So, but yeah, they're an exciting football team all the way around. But it's rumors that they can play on Christmas this year. There's rumors that the Kansas City Chiefs can be what the Cowboys and Lions are on Thanksgiving or Christmas. Me personally, it's just a little bit too much to be playing on Christmas unless it falls on a Saturday or Sunday. Let these kids, let them enjoy that. But Wood Express, Christmas is this year. It falls on a Thursday. I think there's probably going to be a full day of NFL games, including a couple on Netflix like last year, Thursday Night Football. Maybe Amazon would comment it. Despite Detroit playing on Thanksgiving, Anley Wood did not rule out the Lions being one of the teams scheduled to play on Christmas. He said, I know we're a big TV draw, so I wouldn't rule out that they might ask us to do it. Wood said, quote, I don't think for our fans asking them to give up Thanksgiving or Christmas to come home is a big risk. So I try to avoid it, but we'll see what the schedule comes out. So I don't think for our fans asking them to give up Thanksgiving. Yeah, I mean, shit. Yeah. If they do Christmas, they should be at their crib too. But we'll see, man. Let me know what y'all think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Peace.